When I ask which popular musician has been producing major hits for the last 35 years and is still going strong at the age of 61, as well as performed in films, you may be surprised at the answer. The first time I heard George Strait's music, I was 4 years old and was sitting in the front of my dad's pickup truck. He reached over, turned on the radio, and my love for Strait's music began. George Strait's music is so popular because his lyrics appeal to millions of people from all walks of life. George Strait is a gifted artist as well as an actor in the movie Pure Country. Also for his work in the George Strait Team Roping Classic and Wrangler National Patriot Program. The King of Country Music, as they call George Strait, is one of the most well-known and recognized country artists of all time. George Strait's first single was released in the spring of 1981 with MCA Records. The song was Unwound, which gained fame and found its way to the top 10 spot on the country charts, which was on his first album, Pure Country. For his first album, it was a traditionalist breakthrough, which broke the trend of pop-influenced country established at the time. Even though if you missed his last tour, you can still expect more in the coming years. He has over 30 albums and over 400 songs that have taken the heart of every true country fan. It's only right for him to be induced into the Country Hall of Fame in the early 2000s. George Strait has won many awards and accolades over the past 35 years singing country music. He broke the record for the most #1 hits at 44 songs in the country charts. He also sold over 100 million records worldwide in the past 35 years. In 1981, for his first album, Straight Country, he won Male Album Artist of the Year on the Billboard Country charts. Ever since his first award, he's won over 3 Country Music Association (MCA) awards for Entertainer of the Year, and also won the MCA Male Vocalist of the Year award 5 different years. In 2010, he won the Billboard Award for Top Country Artist of the past 25 years for his many #1 and top albums. In 2014, George Strait went on his last tour called The Cowboy Rides Away. He gave his final concert performance in Dallas, Texas in June that year. More than 100,000 fans crowded at AT&T Stadium for his final concert. While he may have stepped away from the stage, George Strait still has 5 more albums to produce on his contract with MCA Records. Even when he is not on stage, George Strait enjoys hunting, fishing, and skiing. You can also find him in the roping arena near San Antonio, Texas, where he lives. He and his older brother, John Strait, host an annual roping competition called George Strait Team Roping Classic. He also serves as a spokesman for Wrangler National Patriot Program, a drive designed to raise awareness and funds for American wounded and fallen military veterans and their families. In conclusion, George Strait is arguably the best country music singer that's graced the world of country music for the past 35 years. In addition to being a gifted artist, he's also known for being an actor, and his works in the George Strait Team Roping Classic and the Wrangler National Patriot Program. Ever since I was 4 years old, I've been memorized by him and his songs. I'd like to dedicate this speech and commemorate George Strait and his accomplishments.